Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Escopa 3 here in Quezon City for the continuation of Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL Season 2, ang Liga ng Bawat Batang Pilipino. 18 Honor Division featuring the Dasmariñas, Pacundo 4A Hoops, and San Pedro Spartans. Now let's meet the starters first from Tagaytay Pride, Dasmariñas, Pacundo 4A Hoops. Starting guard number 7, Patrick Ombina. Under guard number 14, Alvarez Nicor. At forward number 8, Warlito Dacio. Under forward number 15, Gabriel Esguerra. And at center number 17, Mark Malabanan. Head coach, Norman Maginao. Assisted by Kyle Tang, team manager. And now let's meet the starters from San Pedro Spartans. Starting guard number 7, Brent De Luna. Under guard number 29, Jonas Panahon. At forward number 17, John Lloyd Sullivan. Under forward number 2, John Carl Gadlan. And at center, number 13, Dwayne Lirio. Head coach, Goy Bagares. Assisted by Teddy Polinga, Chico Tan, Jorel Cruz. Team manager, James Valentino, and team owner, Michelle Versosa.
A blessed Sunday to you, Escopa 3, Quezon City, at sa lahat ng ating mga kaliga. We are now in the second set of games in today's game day dito lang sa Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL, Liga ng Bawat Batang Pilipino. It is San Pedro Spartans going up against Pacundo Hoops, Dasmariñas. Eman Cabilas kasama si Coach Quito Limbo, and at courtside it is Richie Sangalang. The game is now underway. Once again, this is the 18-under game between these two squads who are basically atop the standings, no, in the South Division, top 3 at least, no?
Yes, happy Sunday sa lahat ng mga kaliga natin, and a very exciting matchup as we witness, no. This might be a potential semi-finals matchup coming in the playoffs.
So basically, this game right now is a preview of things to come heading into the playoffs. Samantala, almost a minute to go in this first period. Well, a minute gone by rather, pero wala pa rin nakakashoot. Foul called against Jonas Panahon. Of course, Jonas Panahon is the primary weapon nitong San Pedro Spartans. Kumbaga sa Spartans, siya yung spear.
I agree.
Tapos si Dwayne Lirio yung shield.
Yes. Jonas Panahon, no? He's averaging 21 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 assist.
Right.
As you can see that first basket na kinuha ng Dasmariñas.
Here is Sullivan driving baseline, strong move, pero strong din yung shot niya. And possession goes back to the Pacundo Hoops, Dasmariñas.
And Dasmariñas, they're currently number 3 in the standings. They won 4 of their last 5 games.
Right.
And last game lang though, they struggled defensively as they lost against latest 64-74.
Here's a steal by San Pedro. What a catch by Lirio. That pass was too long. But Dwayne Lirio were able to control it. Panahon for 3. In and out. Ombina now para sa Dasmariñas. Here is Alvarez Nicor.
Very interesting name, Alvarez Nicor.
Dun sa haba na yun, isa lang ang vowel dun. Alvarez. Tama. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. Pwede rin Durango, no? Kasi his full name is Alvarez Durango Vitnicor.
Yes.
Macho, parang bitang-bida sa action film.
Sa name pa lang nakaka-intimidate na.
Right. Nonetheless, on the last offensive thrust by San Pedro, getting himself to the free throw line is Brent Angelo De Luna and knocks down the first.
And he's averaging 5.4 points, 2 rebounds, 4 assists.
2 for 2 for De Luna at the stripe, and he ties this game up at 2. Bombina, the kick out. Nicor trying to go baseline but loses the ball. Tapped out by a red shirt. By the way, San Pedro Spartans in the red jerseys while sporting the white jerseys are the Don Pacundo Hoops Dasmariñas. Quick pass to the corner. Corner 3 won't fall though. That attempt coming from Gabriel Esguerra. Here's Gadlan. Back out and they swing it to the other side. Jonas Panahon drives and kick. Still not a shot attempt, and there it is. Panahon gets the layup to go.
And that time he tries to be aggressive. A while ago, he missed that open three-point lane. And ngayon, ito, hindi na another layup by Jonas Panahon.
At talagang layup yun, no? Finger roll right at the mouth of the ring.
Yes.
Hindi na gumamit ng board.
Hindi na nagsasayang ng panahon.
Nagmamadali.
Nagmamadali.
Parang tayo ngayon. If you just tuned in, our schedule of games was a bit delayed
Yes.
due to, well, yeah, let's blame it on the inclement weather.
Yes, that's
Increment, hindi inclement. On the inclement weather.
Medyo madalas yung
Yes,
floor
right.
this morning.
In the meantime, we have a timeout called as we take a look at that last play, the putback for John Carl Gadlan of San Pedro. This timeout is brought to you by Nature Spring, the #1 bottled water in the Philippines.
Starting the game between Dasmariñas, Don Pacundo Hoops, and San Pedro Spartan, two teams that have the same standings. Sino nga ba ang makakapag-bag ng third spot in the South Division? I asked both of the key players of both teams, Dasmariñas and San Pedro, kung sino sa tingin nila ang magka-clash for today's game or magkakatapat in today's game. At iisa ang kanilang sagot, si Jericho Abrantes of Dasmariñas and John Carl Gadlan of San Pedro sa kadahilanang sila ay magka-teammates dati. Let's see how this match goes, gentlemen.
Thank you very much, Richie Sangaran, our effervescent courtside correspondent.
Yes, and apparently sila rin ang key matchup for this game, si Abrantes and Panahon.
No, actually, she mentioned Gadlan.
Gadlan,
Right,
rather, yeah.
so apparently those two players were teammates at one point, and minsan yung pinaka okay mo na kakampi, pinaka-bitter mo na kalaban.
Yes.
So let's see how it unfolds in this game. Samantala, while San Pedro is bringing the ball down, we would like to say a good afternoon and a blessed Sunday, first of all, to the team owners of Dasmariñas Don Pacundo Hoops. Hi to Sir Alfie Guance and Sir Ryan Dalosa. At para naman sa team owners of San Pedro Spartans, good afternoon, blessed Sunday to you, Sir Mitchell L. Versosa. So the score is 4-8, San Pedro up by 4.
And John Lloyd Panahon was called for his foul, his first personal foul. Or rather, Jonas Panahon.
Right. Ikaw, sinong John Lloyd iniisip mo?
Sorry, nagkamali ako. Ang dami ka rin kasing John Lloyd here in junior MPBL.
Hindi naman dahil fanboy ka talaga. Samantala, may John Lloyd nakakampi, si Jonas Panahon, and that would be number 17, John Lloyd Sullivan, who is a very solid role player here para sa San Pedro Spartans. Great compliment to their interior, to their front line, especially to Dwayne Lirio, no? Who just came out of the game. Pull up, nothing there. Once again for Don Pacundo Hoops of Dasmariñas. Last shot taken by Johan Onoya. The no look inside and beautiful fake and the easy basket underneath coming from Frank Nero Rubang.
Then that's a great find para dyan, para dito kay Gatlan.
No look pa yung pasa na yun. In the meantime, here is the kick out. They try to get it to the other side. Galarpe, 3 to shoot. There's the jumper. It will not fall. Offensive rebound by the white shirts. Still a no-go. The Spartans are running. Almost traveling there was John Carl Gadlan. Oh, dangerous pass there by John Lloyd Sullivan. Pero tama naman yung scramble ni Frank Nero to get the ball back. However, wala yung three-point attempt. Under 3 minutes to go here in the first period. Right down the middle. Oh, in and out. Sorry miss from Rafiq
And that's
Jawali.
And that's a third rebound by Gatlan. Third straight rebound.
Right. Galarpe, the Hesi move will not fool Gadlan, no? As another steal here completed by the Spartans, but counter steal. Basta kinuha na lang sa harap-harapan yung bola nitong si Johan Onoya, but nakakalito ng counter to counter
Yes,
steal.
yes.
And De Luna finally completes that fast break.
And the pace right now is very fast.
Right.
And itong San Pedro is benefiting out of this sequence.
Yes, this is really the style of play of San Pedro Spartans. Wow, that was 1 against 3.
Yes.
And yeah, the one prevailed. Frank Nero Rubang getting the lefty layup to go. They try to go inside once again to Hawali, but another steal. Jonas Panahon leisurely sidesteps and puts it in.
And that was a great sidestep here by Jonas Panahon, reading his opponent.
Right, parang naglakad lang sa luneta, no? Walang kahirap-hirap. Samantala, a runner, and that is pure coming from John Ray Galarpe.
Finally, a basket here for Dasmariñas after an 8-0 run
Right.
ng San Pedro.
Down to 1 minute to go in the first quarter. Gadlan. Now to Rubang. Open for 3. Lets it fly. Offline, but they get it back. John Lloyd now. Passes to De Luna. Oh, inside. However, losing the ball dun sa Pueblo was Rubang. And fast break completed by Don Pacundo Hoops, Dasmariñas.
Look at that fast pace again na pinagawa ng San Pedro.
Ooh, Jonas Panahon getting that ball, squeezing himself between the two defenders, no? And then, yeah, getting the basket to go once again. San Pedro up by 10 now, 15 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Another corner 3. Wala pa rin naipapasok na tres from that corner, no? And surprisingly, lagi silang open doon.
Yes, yes.
Ngayon, kung if they fail to knock it down, then hindi na sila papuntahin na San Pedro.
And it looks like yun yung ginagawa ng San Pedro,
Right.
forcing the ball to the corner to let them shoot on the corner.
In the meantime, before the buzzer sounds, San Pedro scores once again, upping their lead to 12 points. The score is 28. As we see that beautiful sidestep by Jonas Panahon, may ball fake pa yon, and then the elegant runner converted by John Ray Galarpe. In the meantime, we will take a short break at magbabalik po Manny Pacquiao Jr. MPBL for the second quarter. Streaming to you live from Escopa 3 covered court here in Quezon City. This is Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL. We are witnessing the 18 and under division game between the Dasmariñas Don Pacundo Hoops and the San Pedro Spartans. Right now, San Pedro up by 12, 20-8 as the second quarter is underway. This is Eman Cabiles alongside Coach Quito Limbo, and at courtside it is Richie Sangalang. Mina in for the first time para dito sa San Pedro, tries a jumper but it will not fall. Another steal here by San Pedro, and uncontested layup, John Carl Gadlan.
And that's a great anticipation by Gatlan. Very, very high IQ para dito kay Gatlan.
Finally, a three-point conversion by Don Pacundo Hoops Dasmariñas. They tried several times. I think at least they're 1 out of 5
Yes.
from beyond the arc. Mina down low, went back to him. Great play, but incomplete as Mina. Kulang sa pectus yung lefty layup niya na yun.
Yes. Nagulat siya na he was open
Right.
in traffic.
He was expecting contact. No?
Oo.
Galarpe. Oh, the alley-oop and perfect pass. And a perfect shot coming from Corgan Tapermio.
And that was a great read para
Right.
dito kay number 5, Galarpe.
And Corgan obliges, no? Suave. Another attempt by Mina. Still can't get it. John Ray Galarpe was ahead of everybody, pero masauna pa rin sa kanya yung bola.
Yes, and that possession, they need to be patient to move the ball around. And that's the 7th turnover for the part of Dasmariñas, no?
Right.
7th turnover.
So we just started the second quarter. Basically, 2 minutes pa. 2 minutes pa lang ang nakakalipas dito sa second quarter at nakaka-7 turnovers na overall itong Dasmariñas Don Pacundo Hoops. Oh wow! Strong drive to the hole. Frank Nero Rubang. May kasama pang foul yun. See it once again. Sumakay ka pa, and that was a pound-for-pound fitness foul-counted play coming from Frank Nero Rubang.
And that's a great move para dito kay Frank Nubang. Coming from a 3-point, for a big man, no?
Right.
Coming from out from the 3-point line, no? Doing his triple threat, one dribble, and he makes that, finish that layup. Very remarkable for a big guy.
And he also finished and completed the 3-point play. Brought to you by Pound for Pound Fitness. Be Liga ready. As I am not looking at the play because siyempre pag dumaan yung photographer natin, kailangan nahisin yung banks.
Yes. But again, going back to the defense of San Pedro, it's been suffocating. Hindi makapwesto at hindi makakuha ng rhythm itong Dasmariñas.
Exactly. The lead is still 12, 25-13. Oh, that was too high of a pass by Mina. Parang na-excite siya masyado when he saw De Guzman open underneath, no?
Yeah, because he was, De Guzman was really wide open.
Yes. Kaya na sobrang white din nung pasa nitong si Mina. In and out on that attempt. And San Pedro controls the defensive rebound. No look pass to the opponent.
And again, two
Yes.
straight turnovers already
Right.
in the part of San Pedro.
Nagulat si Mark Malabana noon at bigla siya napunta sa kanya yung bola.
But
Pero,
this time, they were
yes.
able to convert on the turnover ng Dasmariñas.
So unforced yung turnover ng San Pedro, pero binawi kaagad nila as they stole the ball back, and Jonas Panahon just converted, and Malabanan as well of Dasmariñas Don Pacundo Hoops, a good drive to the basket with a body English. Once again, Jonas Panahon getting his own miss, the fake, in and out. The activity of this young
Yes.
gentleman is next level. Another steal by San Pedro. And good anticipation right there by Onoya stealing that pass. Actually, Mina was wide open to take the layup, no?
Yes, and he didn't recognize that there's a trailing defender at the back for the part of Dasmariñas.
He had good intentions to get his teammates involved in that fast break. However, wala sa buwelo, and their spacing was not really ample para for that drop pass na inattempt nitong si Mina.
But yet again, this is the advantage of San Pedro, no, not setting up the defense for the part of Dasmariñas. And dun sila nakakuha ng puntos, no. Even though they're Dasmariñas making a basket, San Pedro is keep on pushing the ball, not setting up, trying not to set up the defense of Dasmariñas.
Missing his free throws right there was Johan Onoya. Lead is still 12 for San Pedro. Jonas Panahon double team, and Dasmariñas steals it, but a bit out of control, and there you go, they settled down. Spoke too soon as nasundutan ulit yung drive na yon ni Faris Gastador.
And this will be an interesting adjustment in the part of Dasmariñas because right now they're playing match-up. So let's see if this will be an effective scheme.
Lirio just shutting down the baseline right there and now getting the defensive rebound. Hindi pa nga naipapasa sa bantayan niya, no? Na-shutdown niya kaagad. De Guzman, another dangerous pass. And lucky for them, it falls to the hands of a teammate, that is Jonas. Sullivan inside. Oh, sorry, miss. Pero another offensive rebound para sa red shirts. Fading away sa baseline, wala pa rin. Fourth try, still nothing para dito sa San Pedro Spartans. And look at that, diving for the ball. Hindi pa nakakatawid ng half-court yan, no? And finally, Dasmariñas crosses the midcourt, and not only that, they get a bucket of that gorgeous drive by Jericho Abrantes.
And that's the only way for you to score a basket here if you're playing against San Pedro, is trying to be aggressive all the time.
Going to the middle, spinning, De Luna. Oh, that was blocked. Fast break point para sa Dasmariñas doon. Pacundo hoops courtesy of Alvarez Nicor. And with that, the lead is down to 8. See it once again. Well, this was the last conversion of Mark Malabanan. And also that great drive by Jericho Abrantes. A timeout has been called. It is brought to you by Nature Spring, the #1 bottled water in the Philippines.
Jericho Abrantes said that they reviewed their previous game against Leyte wherein they lost and learned their lapses. Inaral nila ito para makapag-execute sila ng maayos na game today. Although confident naman sila, being said na pareha sila ng standings, their coaches told them to focus on their defenses, full court play at sa pag-box out, lalo na malalaki ang kanilang mga kalaban today. Eman and Coach Hito.
Thank you very much, Richie. And what can you say about that last report, Kito?
Yes, it's a very lesson. This will be a great lesson for Dasmariñas, no? Siyempre medyo tough loss yung nangyari sana when they play against Leyte. They allowed Leyte to shoot 46% in the field, and they start off slow. Apparently, they start off slow here dito when they against San Pedro, and let's see if they'll get to bounce back from that tough loss.
Samantala, under 4 minutes are remaining here in the second quarter. San Pedro able to bring the lead back up to 11 right now. The score is 30-19. Strong drive to the bucket. Also, the shot was strong. Lirio, ball was deflected. And it goes back to Dasmariñas.
Yes, nahuli si Lirio in
Right.
that time.
A good effort right there by Gastador.
May Gastador, yeah. Another foul here committed by Lirio. Looks
Oh.
like he's too physical for the first couple of possessions.
Right. Too physical, huh?
Yes, too physical.
Well,
eh.
he is basically the enforcer nitong San Pedro, pero he is very solid on both ends of the floor. Not only physical, he is a very cerebral player. No? Itong
Yes.
si Dwayne Lirio.
Yes, and that's the fourth point para dito kay Abrantes, getting that rebound of a second chance point.
Dasmariñas gets a steal underneath. Gastador puts it in.
And that's how you counter fast-paced
Right.
game of San Pedro. You try to get quick baskets also.
Basta wag lang kayo sasabay doon sa Taranta. No?
Mhm, yes.
At your own pace.
At your own pace.
Right. In the meantime, another steal para sa Dasmariñas. Oh!
Oh, dalawang teammate
Oo.
yun dati.
Pero, nga, no?
Oo.
That was them.
Gatlan and Abrantes.
Here's a three-point try. And Jericho Abrantes just knocked that down. The second triple converted here for Dasmariñas Don Pacundo hoops.
And that's a very satisfying basket for Abrantes shooting against his former teammate.
Right, and you can see his reaction right after, no?
Yes.
Parang sigh of relief pero binawi kagad nung former teammate niya.
Ayan.
So parang personal na to.
Nagkakatuwaan na sila sa loob ng court. It's nice to see them competing against each other.
Right. Miss there by Dasmariñas. Red Church running and a foul given up by Aldrix Nicor.
And that's a great foul there by Nicor, stopping the fast break opportunity nitong San Pedro.
Right now, team foul situation 4 for Dasmariñas Don Pacundo hoops, while 3 team fouls already committed by San Pedro. But I guess that's okay because we only have a minute to go here in the first half of play. Sullivan was too deep to put up a shot. Galarpe, the no look, and the lay-in is good for Corgan. The Permillo.
And that's another assist para dito kay number 5, John Ray Galarpe. Great find there.
Samantala, a pushing foul called against Aldrix Nicor.
And that puts them in the penalty situation.
Two free throw coming up for John Lloyd. John Lloyd Sullivan, that is. First try, bounces in. Good soft touch from the big guy.
And John Lloyd Sullivan is averaging 6.8 points, 3.2 rebounds, and 3.7 assists.
Let's see if he can match or even surpass those averages that you just mentioned. Samantala, Jonas Panahon will be called for the block, trying to impede the progress of John Ray Galarpe. Though the lead has been cut down to 6, Dasmariñas Don Pacundo who's founding new energy dito no, sa second quarter. Another 3 is up pero wala. The go-ahead pass, Jonas Panahon. Oh, great defense there by John Ray Galarpe, letting Panahon pass by and then reaching from behind, knocking the ball off Jonas.
In that
check
possession,
that.
in that possession, no, nabasa ni Galarpe yung galaw ni John Lloyd.
Here is Jonas. Good hard cut to the bucket and pinpoint pass also, though Jonas will have to earn his points from the line.
And when you see his move, getting the ball, he really uses body, and its timing, yung pacing to get that ball and cutting to the middle.
kanina lang when he tried to use his body against Galarpe, ang galing ni Galarpe nakaiwas eh.
Nakaiwas eh,
Pulled his yung chair underneath. Tapos sabay nadukot pa from behind. Now here's John Ray. So apparently, ito ng dalawang matchup, no? Si John Ray and si Jonas. John Ray, napakagat si Jonas a fake. The floater won't fall. 8 seconds to go. Here is Jonas.
Oh, another
Again! Parang na-scout ng mabuti nitong si John Ray Galarpe. Si Jonas Panahon, and that had a good line as the last attempt of John Ray Galarpe did not go in from midcourt. And it will end the second quarter of play in this game between San Pedro versus Dasmariñas. As we leave you with some of the second quarter highlights, we'll take a short break, and when we return, we'll have the halftime report for you.
Mga kaliga, kasama rin si Coach Jorel Cruz of San Pedro Spartans. Matanong ko lang po, no, you guys are doing quite well in the first half of the game. Paano po kaya ito magtutuloy-tuloy?
We just have to keep the same intensity with our offense and our defense. We have to still be aggressive, focus on the fast break, and continue to play hard.
Being said that, no, can you tell us more about how do you instill team discipline among your players?
We try our players to practice every day, continue to do good habits, and
May mga gusto po ba kayong batiin?
pagbabatiin ko po si Vice Mayor Vanji Versosa from Tagutin, Ilocos Sur, sa mga sumusuporta sa team, sa San Pedro, Laguna, sa Cebu, Cagayan de Oro, and Bukidnon, and sa lahat ng San Pedro community and Red Cups family. Thank you.
Thank you, mga kaliga. That is Coach Jorel Cruz of San Pedro Spartans.
Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL would like to thank Dorite Bola ng Pinoy, the first Pinoy basketball brand, Don Benitos, ang pambansang cassava, Nature Spring, #1 bottled water in the Philippines, Pound for Pound Fitness, Be Liga Ready, Jinky Skin, empowering women by redefining beauty, Pound Active, for quality sportswear.
Red Dynasty, offering comfort Chinese food and overall 5-star experience. Winford Resort and Casino Manila, a luxury integrated resort.
Wing Bowl, it's like coming home. Chris Jacob Collection, for affordable but quality daily perfumes.
Special thanks to Pulong Barangay Danilo Villanueva of Barangay Escopa 3 for hosting today's game.
A blessed Sunday to everyone. Once again, you are watching Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL, streaming to you live from Escopa 3 covered court here in Quezon City, and we are now at halftime in this game between San Pedro Spartans and Don Pacundo Hoops Dasmariñas. As we see some first half highlights, San Pedro right now leading by 7, 35 to 28, and primarily that was because of a strong start
Yes.
in the first period,
Yes.
where they generated several steals leading to fast breaks like that from
Yes.
Jonas Panahon.
And as you can see the halftime stats, Dasmariñas leading by 7 points. San Pedro is leading by 7 points, where San Pedro shot 42% in the field against 39 percent for Dasmariñas. San Pedro naman grabbed 23 rebounds compared to 17 rebounds of Dasmariñas. And their turnovers, 11 turnovers for San Pedro and 10 turnovers for the part of Dasmariñas.
That's right. The lead was as high as 12, but kahit papano, Dasmariñas, Don Pacundo Hoops was able to get their bearings back and settle down and has chipped this deficit down to only 7 by the end of the third quarter.
Yes, and their leading scorers for the part of San Pedro, it's Jonas Panahon with 14 points, Rubang with 7, Gadlan with 7, Abrantes naman for Dasmariñas with 7 points, Ombina with 5, and Nicor with 4.
And while we still have a few minutes before the third quarter starts, we would like to thank and acknowledge our sponsors. Dorite Bola ng Pinoy, the official basketball of Manny Pacquiao Jr. MPBL, pound for pound, B-Liga ready. Nature Spring, the #1 bottled water in the Philippines. Don Benitos, ang pambansang kasaba. Jinky Skin, empowering women by redefining beauty. And of course, Pound Active for quality sportswear. Maraming salamat din po sa Winford Resort and Casino Manila, and of course sa Red Dynasty Seafood and Hot Pot Restaurant. Third quarter underway. Oh, that was a miss by John Lloyd Sullivan, but he gets it back and puts it in.
And that's a great rebound para dito kay Sullivan, not giving up on his shot.
Now, Dasmariñas Don Pacundo Hoops down by 9. A 3 is up. It is out though. Jonas Panahon skying high for that rebound. Up ahead underneath. The fake and the attempt is good. Coming right from Carlos de Guzman.
And that's a great up and under move para dito kay De Guzman.
John Ray Galarpe down low. Here is Hawali. The hook will not go. Did not find that particular spot with support, no?
And you can see the lineup of San Pedro, no? You can place the players anywhere on the court. They can play multiple defenders, and that's their advantage, no? And that's the reason why sobrang fit ng players sa isa't isa. They get to run more because yun nga, they can play multiple defenders.
What a pass, Lirio, and that play was completed by again Antonio Carlos de Guzman.
And that's a great give and go play para dito kay Lirio and de Guzman.
Abrantes, sky high from the baseline, and he gets that pound for pound fitness foul counted play to go.
And that's a great play in the part of Dasmariñas, moving the ball around side to side, and they find an open lane there, and the Briantes was able to knock down that shot plus a foul.
And the way he skied for that that shot, no? Abutin nyo to, sabi ni Jericho. At the free throw line, Jericho Abrantes, the shot bounces in, shooter's bounce from the 15-foot line. That pound for pound, that foul counted play was brought to you by Pound for Pound Fitness, be Liga ready. De Luna now trying to find Jonas, and here's Jonas. Taps it back to De Luna. 2 to shoot, and good defense that time by Don Pacundo Hoops Dasmariñas.
Yes, great active hands in the part of Dasmariñas.
Corner 3, offline. Hawali was able to tip it to a teammate, pero hindi pumasok yung tira ni Onoya. And let's see kung kanino itatawag yung last touch as Malabanan missed that jumper. So possession goes back to the red shirts of the San Pedro Spartans. John Lloyd Sullivan acting as point guard right now for San Pedro, going down low to Dwayne Lirio, back out. Sullivan goes baseline, creates some space, and called for the offensive foul.
Yes, another turnover in the part of San Pedro. But you can see Sullivan, no, knowing a big guy, he's bringing down the ball, and that's what I'm talking about a while ago. Players of San Pedro are very flexible, no?
Yes. they can switch to multiple positions.
Oo.
Pombina right now, guarded by De Luna. Lirio was able to deflect it, but no matter as it still fell to the hands of Tabermillo, who puts the ball in. That pass was too long for even Jonas Panahon to reach. So 3 straight turnovers by
Yes,
San
3
Pedro.
straight turnovers, and let's see if Dasmariñas can capitalize
Right.
on the turnovers ng San Pedro.
And if they want to come back in this ball game, now is the time. While the San Pedro Spartans have been playing sloppy, especially in the last 3 possessions. Tabermillo out now to Abrantes. They swing the ball to the other side. Oh, losing control was Umbina. Here's Gadlan to the middle. And that layup falls for Frank Nero Rubang once again.
You can see 4 red shirts in that transition
Oo.
offense.
At malalaking red shirts pa, no? Samantala, that was a good cut. And Corgan scores for Dasmariñas. Love the first name, Corgan.
Yeah, Corgan.
Last name ng lead vocals ng Smashing Pumpkins. Right.
Ooh.
Oh, the sidestep and the lay-in by De Guzman.
And ang gusto move parati ni De Guzman yung mga sidestep and up and under move.
The long Antetokounmpo strides in effect and utilized well by Carlos De Guzman. Now here is De Luna going inside and knowing exactly what to do underneath as Frank Rubang gets the deuce for San Pedro. The 3 is good for Onoya. That time the defense of San Pedro caught napping, no? So
yes.
hand down, man down as Onoya sinks that 3.
Yes, and that's a great shot there by Onoya, but let's see if they can make a stop here.
In the meantime, a timeout has been called by Dasmariñas. It is brought to you by Nature Spring, the #1 bottled water in the Philippines.
The Abrantes-Gadlan matchup ang pinaghahandaan rin mismo ng team coaches as they move forward to the second half of the game. They are now strategizing plays for these two. Alam kasi paano maglaro ang isa't isa. Other than this, both coach staff are quite confident. Kaninong strategy kaya ang mas effective, Eman and Coach Quito?
Thank you very much, Richie Sanggalang. So strategizing, no? At parang chess match ng dalawang coaches, and as we mentioned earlier, this matchup here by San Pedro and Dasmariñas is a preview of things to come sa playoffs natin, which is
That's
looming, no? Probably in the next few weeks magpe-playoffs na tayo dito sa Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL. In the meantime, Lirio trying to force that one, but San Pedro still gets the ball back. Jonas, the kick out, corner 3 will not go, and ahead of everybody, but missing that layup. Esguerra is there for the putback.
Yes, Esguerra cleaning up the rebounds there, the missed basket there of his teammate.
Right, and that was Johan Onoya.
Possession goes back to San Pedro, and just like that, it's a 7-point lead na lang in the part of San Pedro.
San Pedro was actually able to bring that lead back up to 12. Pero yeah, their turnovers are not helping them in this third quarter. Pero itong si Frank Rubang continues to be consistent. Consistent pa itong si Frank as he hit that midi para sa Spartans. Oh, steal stolen there by Jonas Panahon. Up ahead, and that is good coming from Angelo De Luna.
And a great passing again, display of passing in the part of San Pedro.
Speaking of great passing, ang ganda sana yung shot lang ang hindi great.
But you can see the physicality na
Right.
ginibigay ng San Pedro.
Oh, what a move! But everything but the shot once again for Johan Onoya.
Again, you need to give credit to the defense na binibigay ng San Pedro dito.
Right.
They're not giving an inch when it comes to the spacing and the cuts of Dasmariñas. You can see that replay over there. Medyo karoon ng konting pisikalan in that part.
Lambing lang yan. And yeah, I'm sure it will take more than a slight bump to make the Guzman fall to the floor. No, as that was a surprising three-point attempt there by Gadlan, who just knocked it down. And the lead is back up to 14. Naibaba na ng 7. Umakyat na naman. Na doble, no? And here is Frank to Jonas. Frank gets it back and puts it in. May kasama pang foul yun.
May kasama pang flex.
Right. And rightly so, as he is really taking the opponents back to the weight room, no?
Yes.
Underneath. Itong si Frank Nero Rubang completing that pound-for-pound fitness foul-counted play.
And the effort is really helping San Pedro to build the lead to 16 points.
That time, Frank, knowing that short and tira niya, entered the lane too soon and called for the lane violation. Nonetheless, yung huling ginawa niya was a foul-counted play brought to you by Pound-for-Pound Fitness. Be Liga ready. Gastador open sa corner right in front of us, and that was offline. In the rebound battle, I think Rubang will be called for the foul. As somebody's on the floor on the side of Cavite, that would be Abrantes. I think he got the bitter end of a forearm there from Rubang during that rebound battle.
Yes. But if you're the part of Dasmariñas, you know that San Pedro plays physical.
Right.
And all you have to do is have that mindset that not to give up on the physicality na binibigay ng San Pedro.
See it one more time. Parang lambing lang din.
Lambing, nung unang panahon, lambing yun.
Yes. Though, there wasn't a wind-up. There wasn't it's just, yung instinct mo when going for the rebound, to clear the airspace.
Yes, it was a great physical play, nonetheless.
And no bad intentions.
No bad intention.
Pull up, and that is good for John Ray Galarpe. It's continuing to be solid para dito sa Dasmariñas Don Pacundo Hoops. Ferolino now in the game para sa San Pedro Spartans. Uses the Lirio screen, hands it to Jonas. And good play right there on the defensive end by Corgan Tabernillo. San Pedro only has 4 seconds to get an attempt up here at mukhang napaganda pa yun, Coach Quito, no?
Yes, and that time, number 25 of Dasmariñas, Gastador, hindi niya binigyan ng ample space itong si Gadlan, and because of that, Gadlan will take 3 free throws.
Right. Now Gadlan sinks the first. He just hit a 3-point earlier, no? That's another factor while talagang kailangan siyang dikitan dun sa attempted 3-point shot na yun. However, he missed the second.
John Carl Gadlan is averaging 8 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists.
2 for 3 sa free throw. Itong si John Gadlan. And this is the biggest lead of San Pedro right now at 16. Oh, going coast to coast there was John Lloyd Sullivan. However, missing the layup, pero Jonas gets the ball back, and that time John Lloyd just made sure that the 2 points will go to the San Pedro's column.
You can see the decision making of Dasmariñas is very tentative.
Right. Right now, the lead has ballooned to 20 with under 50 seconds remaining here in the third. The red shirts of San Pedro turning on the afterburners. Ooh, almost in the three-point attempt by Adrantes. Nonetheless, Esguerra gets the offensive rebound and the putback para sa Dasmariñas. Ferolino picks up the dribble out to Gadlan, sizing up the defender.
Playing against former teammate here.
Right, si Abrantes pala yun. Now, Gadlan goes in, puts it up with the left. Wala gets, well, almost gets the offensive rebound, but John Ray picks it up, and here is John Ray dumping it to Esguerra, who puts it in again. So last 4 points at least by Dasmariñas coming from that guy, Esguerra. Nonetheless, the score is 62-46. Before we take a break, here are some of the highlights here in the third period. There is Gabriel Shin Esguerra working hard for those buckets to help his team chop this lead down of San Pedro Spartans. So once again, the score is 62-46. We will take a short break, and when we return, the fourth and final quarter. Nagbabalik po tayo dito sa Escopa 3 basketball court, streaming to you live. This is Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL. We are about to start the fourth period, pero bago ang lahat, we would like to thank our very gracious host, Punong Barangay Chairman Danilo Villanueva. Maraming salamat po sa inyong muling pagtanggap sa amin dito sa Escopa 3. And we hope that you are all enjoying the games dito sa Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL. Fourth quarter underway now. San Pedro still up by 16. John Ray will take it in. Oh, almost a putback slam there.
I will count it as a as a slam.
Okay. By Corgan. Wow, skying high for that offensive rebound at hindi niya na binaba. It was not the cleanest of slams, but
yes.
Yeah, since Coach Quito counts it as a dunk, okay. Agree na rin ako doon.
But a great start here for the part of the white shirts.
Yun yung pampabuhay no, ng isang team.
Yes.
Mga ganong klaseng plays. The energy plays. Ondoya now. 3 by Abrantes. That is pure by Jericho.
And what a way to respond by Dasmariñas.
And because of that, the San Pedro Spartans has to call a quick timeout. I see it once again. That considerable putback dunk by Corgan Tabermillo, and then the 3 by Jericho Abrantes. Dasmariñas now down by only 11. We have a timeout. It is brought to you by Nature Spring. Babalik po tayo sa aksyon dito sa Escopa 3, Quezon City. Good start to the fourth quarter para dito sa Don Pacundo Hoops, Dasmariñas, laban sa San Pedro Spartans. At the start of the fourth, they were down by 16. Now only 11, 62-51 is the score. And that last energy play by Tabermillo, parang talagang nag-energy drink, no, ng sabay-sabay. Itong Dasmariñas, Don Pacundo Hoops, not only on offense but also on defense.
Yes.
That drive won't fall. Lirio will track down the offensive rebound. 8 to shoot. De Luna, straight away 3 goes in.
Too many second chance baskets in the part of San Pedro na binigay nitong Dasmariñas, and because of that, nakakapitalize ng 3 points itong San Pedro.
That was a fire extinguisher of a shot.
Yes.
By De Luna, no? Brent Jello De Luna. Of course, half of that play to Dwayne Lirio, who got the offensive board and found his teammate open for the 3. Nonetheless, Dasmariñas running, and what a move right there. Was that Abrantes?
Yes.
Oh, yes, it was. Pero again, everything but the shot, no? Now Jericho will have to earn his points from the line after getting fouled on his way to the hoop.
And Jericho Abrantes is averaging 15 points, 8 rebounds, and 1 assist.
So right now, medyo nangangalahati pa lang siya sa kanyang average, no?
Yes.
And of course, credit the very sticky defense that San Pedro Spartans has implemented. Parang yung defense ng Spartans sa phalanx.
Yes. Oh, and if Dasmariñas wants to get bounce back in this game, they need to play physical as well.
Oh, beautiful passing there by San Pedro Spartans as Jonas Panahon found himself open underneath and got that shot to go. The tap out once again. Spartans running. Doon na sobran yung pasa. However, Sullivan was, check that. Well, nonetheless, ito na yung runner. Yung Jonas, it did not go in.
That was a turnover by San Pedro, but you can see, did you see that effort by Panahon?
Right.
Saving that ball just to keep the offense alive. Those small things talaga can really help the team win.
Right, extra effort, sabi nga ng ating kababayan, the great coach Eric Spoelstra, no? Of the Miami Heat. And I think they are...
You see John Lloyd Sullivan.
Right, John Lloyd Sullivan hurt
Just-
himself in the last play, and he is being assisted back to the bench,
Yeah.
favoring his right leg. It's a shame because he has been solid para sa San Pedro, no? Great compliment to Jonas Panahon and to Frank Rubang as well. Samantala, too fast for his own good was Onoya as he got called for the travel.
And again, the defense of San Pedro is really bothering Dasmariñas. Hindi talaga nila makuha yung rhythm and yung confidence nila.
Right.
I'm talking about Dasmariñas.
So after a strong start nitong Dasmariñas here in the fourth quarter, San Pedro just responding very well, and they brought this lead back up to 15. Onoya, the lay-in is good. Good go-ahead pass right there by Tabermillo.
Yes, and that pass, no, that sequence, so walang dribble na nangyari for that offense.
Jonas Panahon sees an opening and takes it strong, na parang walang dumipensa sa kanya na mas matangkad.
And a great layup there by Jonas.
Here's Onoya, the kick out. Ombina, corner 3 at corner ng board yung tinamaan. Losing the ball on his way up was Corgan, asking the rest for a foul, but No whistle was blown. Although the possession stays with Don Pacundo, not anymore, as another steal here by San Pedro, and Jonas nonchalantly lays it up and in.
And that's the 20th point for Jonas Panahon.
Dasmariñas losing the ball, and yeah, no red shirts tapping that away. So balik sa San Pedro ang bola.
Yes, and you can see the exhaustion na rin in the part of Dasmariñas. Most of the players are catching their breaths already.
Right. So at this point, kailangan na rin nila ng mga energy plays katulad ng ginawa ni Corgan kanina, no?
Yes.
3-point try, wala, but another offensive rebound picked up by San Pedro. Inside to Lirio. Kicks it out to Gadlan, pulls up, and nothing but bottom for Gadlan.
And that's the 14th point by Gatlan. Yung Gatlan Panahon combination is pretty solid. Yung 1-2 combination na yun.
That was offline, but good recovery there. Tracking his own miss was Alvarez Nicor, and he was able to tap it off an opponent, no? So saving the possession for Dasmariñas was Nicor. Elbow three won't fall, and that time Onoya napayungan. The canopy was opened by the San Pedro. Malabanan. Sobra yung kanyang jumper. Pero lucky for Dasmariñas, San Pedro still could not control the defensive board. Timeout has been called by Don Pacundo. Hoops of Dasmariñas, as we see this last layup by Jonas Panahon, JP29, and then that jumper by John Carl Gadlan. San Pedro up 73-54. This timeout is brought to you by Nature Spring, the Philippines' #1 bottled water. Under 5 minutes to go in this 18 and under game between San Pedro and Dasmariñas. Dasmariñas now down by 19 after cutting that lead down to 11, no?
Yes.
At the start of the fourth, but the Spartans just turned on the afterburners at umalago na naman sila dito. So Coach Quito, if you are Dasmariñas Don Pacundo Hoops, what do you need to do in this last 5 minutes of the game?
Well, you need to play physical defense for the part of Dasmariñas if you want to get back on this game. But nonetheless, you can see the players of San Pedro on the other side, no, very composed, no, very ano sila,
Hindi natataranta,
hindi natataranta, and full of confidence, so to speak.
Sobrang sanay sa physicality, parang hindi na tinatablan.
Hindi tinatablan, and every time they committed an error, they bounce back.
They just play on.
Yes, and they play on.
And bounce back indeed after that mini run by Dasmariñas early in the fourth. San Pedro responded and brought that lead back up to 19 right now. As John Carl commits a foul on the other end. Only his first 3 team fouls for San Pedro Spartans. John Ray, he has been quiet so far in the fourth, no? Gastador finds an opening, but good recovery on the defensive end by De Guzman. Galarpe threatening to fire a 3. Gastador pulls up, short on the jumper, and Gadlan pulls it down for San Pedro.
And again, San Pedro is really putting Dasmariñas off to their comfort zone.
Right.
Yeah.
Naging stagnant na, no? Yung,
Yes.
yung half-court offense and Dasmariñas. In the meantime, that was a pound-for-pound fitness foul-counted play courtesy of Dwayne Lirio as yung initial shot was way off.
Way
No? Hindi ko
off.
alam kung
Oo.
pasa yun eh. And then Lirio, right, plays at the right time.
But you need to give credit dito kay De Guzman. No? That's a quick pass, no? Coming from a
Heads-up play.
rebound. Oh.
Yeah. Mala Jokic, no? Yung
Handsome play.
mala Jokic na tinatap lang na ganun sa kampe. However, Lirio misses the bonus free throw. And Gadlan will commit his second foul. Called for the block right there. Too close for comfort.
Too close for the two former teammates.
Oo nga, no? Yun, parang nagkukulitan na lang sila sa loob. All smiles, no? Kahit very competitive yung laro natin ngayon. Ngiting-ngiti itong dalawang magkakampi dati.
You can see both of them scoring 14 points in this game.
Abrantes misses, and guess who just rebounded the ball?
Gadlan.
Right. Straightaway three won't fall. Five to shoot for San Pedro. Oh, that's a three.
And that's a great kick-out pass by Gatlan. And Gatlan now has 14.7, 8 rebounds, and 2 assists.
Well, good numbers right there for this young gentleman right here, John Carl Gadlan. Samantala, that last three was from Ferolino, and here's another assist from Gadlan to Raven Andre Mina, who was way ahead of everybody. Wow. I missed those types of play growing up in San Pedro. Isa yun sa unang pinag-aaralan namin na pag-release like this ng isang kalaban mo, talagang may mag-leak out na.
Yeah.
Because during my time, uso yun yung Grand TMC nila Hardaway at nila Chris Mullin.
Yes, yes. John Howard. John Howard, tama?
I think si TMC, that's Sim,
Hardaway.
right? Si Chris Mullin. No. The M is Richmond.
Mitch Richmond.
Right. So, if hindi makarelate yung mga young viewers natin, paki-google nyo na lang po sa NBA history.
But this is a pretty statement game na ginawa nitong San Pedro kasi knowing for the fact that they will meet this team in
Or
the they might meet this team in the playoffs. Talagang minsan talaga it's a mind game,
Right.
So
You build your confidence while destroying the others.
yes.
No? Yung mga ganitong statement games. The lead is now 21-80-59 with under 2 minutes to go in the game. Ferolino streaks to their front court. Back to him. Now here is Mina. Down low. And powering his way through. Once again, Frank Nero Rubang.
You can see that power move yung ginawa ni Rubang.
And he is very comfortable right there, no, sa ilalim. Na kahit payungan mo siya, kahit siksikin mo siya, he knows what to do. Big guy moves from Frank Rubang as he completes that three-point play brought to you by Pound for Pound Fitness. Be Liga ready. Bolor, corner 3. Tinamaan din yung corner din ng board. Parang yung kakampi niya kanina. There's a quick pull-up. But missing right there was Gabriel Esguera. Ferolino bounces it to, again, the Pinoy step in effect. Carlos de Guzman puts it in for San Pedro.
Very underrated move in the part of de Guzman, using his footwork.
Yung mga strides nga niya, no? Malayanis eh.
Yeah. really utilizing his size and length.
In the meantime, straight away 3 off glass, knocked in there by Johan Onoya. Mababawi ba na San Pedro? No, pero Sullivan is there. Tried to go underneath, went back out to the right, but yeah, short on that point blank shot. Ooh, almost a put back dunk again, no? by Corgan Tabermillo. But he chose the easy 2 points. 10 seconds to go in this game. It is basically over as San Pedro still leads by 21. Make that 19 after that last bucket by Bulor. And at the end of 4 quarters of play, San Pedro Spartans with a statement victory over the Don Pacundo Hoops Dasmariñas, 85-66. Now talking about the primary contributors of these San Pedro Spartans, Coach Quito.
Yes.
Could you mention some of our candidates for the Don Benitos Player of the Game?
Yes. In the points department, you have Jonas Panahon here who made 22 points, Rubang with 18, and Gatlan with 14. So pretty much like what you've said, no, a statement game for the part of San Pedro, and napakagandang depensa ang ginawa nila against Dasmariñas.
Right now, our courtside correspondent Richie Sangalang is with our player of the game, brought to you by Don Benitos. Take it away, Richie.
Sweet victory for the San Pedro Spartans. Kasama natin ang ating player of the game na si Jonas Panahon with 22 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. Grabe, naging maganda ang laban. And also, no, all this time, no, parang tied up ang inyong rankings with the other team. No? What are you feeling right now na kayo ang nag-win?
Masaya po dahil nanalo po kaming tsaka nakataas po kami sa ranking ngayon.
Ano nga ba ang naging discipline nyo all throughout the preparation?
Nakinig sa coach po, tsaka sinipagan yung mga defense, and yung mga adjustment po ginawa lang ng amin.
Last na, Jonas, ano ba ang inspiration nyo? Kaya ipinalalo nyo itong larong ito?
Makapasok sa semis po.
Thank you, Jonas. May mga gusto ka bang batiin o pasalamatan?
Unang-una po kay God, maraming salamat po. Tsaka sa Vice Mayor ng Tagudin, Banji Versosa, and Team Owner, Mitchell Versosa, and sa parents ko po, maraming salamat sa walang sawang suporta at sa mga lolo, lola, tita, kapatid, pinsan, and mga coaches po, and si Doc ni Lorena rin po.
Also, thank you to Don Benitos for precious Filipino delicacy to our player of the game. Don Benitos ang pambansang kasama. Mga kaliga, Jonas Panahon, our player of the game. Back to you, Emma and Coach Quito.
Thank you very much, Richie Sangalang. And there you have it. Congratulations to the player of the game, brought to you by Don Benitos, number 29, Jonas Panahon of the San Pedro Spartans. And congratulations to the rest of San Pedro Spartans for the victory over Dasmariñas Don Pacundo Hoops. At isa pa, Tagudin nga pala itong si Jonas. No? So maayong hapon sa inyong tanan diha sa Tagudin. Samantala, do not go away. We still have 2 more games for you, and coming up next, San Pedro versus Dasmariñas, now in the 16 under division. Dito lang sa Manny Pacquiao Jr. MPBL, Liga ng Bawat Batang Pilipino.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino, liga ng bayan na to. Klaro na to, huwag kang sumuko sa gustong gawin. Isang pangarap, isang tagumpay, yeah. Gabay at pag-asa ng bayan, landas pagbabago, pag-asa, ikaw ang mahalaga. Iba't iba.
Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL would like to thank Dorite Bola ng Pinoy, the first Pinoy basketball brand, Don Benitos, ang pambansang kasava, Nature Spring, #1 bottled water in the Philippines, Pound for Pound Fitness, Be Liga Ready, Jinky Skin, empowering women by redefining beauty, Pound Active, for quality sportswear.
Red Dynasty, offering comfort Chinese food and overall 5-star experience. Winford Resort and Casino Manila, a luxury integrated resort.
Wing Bowl, it's like coming home. Chris Jacob Collection for affordable but quality daily perfumes.
Special thanks to Pulong Barangay Danilo Villanueva of Barangay Escopa 3 for hosting today's game.